Evening peeps, welcome back to the channel. So back tonight with the Trophy Thursday with the P1RC boys. You can see we're under the guise of we are driven again tonight, pushing the Archie's journey still, and we will be, we'll continue to. So on screen, let me just make that a little bit bigger so I can see it. So tonight we are live for round 6 of the Renault Megane League. We are live from Nurburgring GP tonight. It might be a tricky circuit for these. We'll see how they get on. I'm sure the boys have put plenty of practice in. So you can see on screen we've got a 15 minutes qualifying coming up for you lot. 40 minutes of race. They can use any tyres between racing softs, racing super softs. It'll be interesting to see what people do tonight. A lot of people have been going for the softs and trying to run long in this one. And they start with half a tank of fuel, times 7 on tyres for wear, and fuel depletion times 3. Full power, minimum weight for maximum fun. That's how these boys roll. So that's what we've got lined up tonight. Let's just flick over and have a look at some scores. A bit of retina burning for the super redness. Don then leading the way. He is on 73 points. We've got P1 Dylan. He picked up that driver of the day or fastest lap. I think it was driver of the day last week for Dylan. 64 points on the board for Dylan. Second, Fizz Ruckus in third with 51 points. Manny in fourth with 50 points. 47 points for fifth for Aldo. Chainsaw 6 with 38 points. Also on 38 points is Dizzy. So joint 6, Pilgrim in 8th, he's got 36 points. We've got Mental Nev 9th, he's got 27 points. 25 points for Gamer Dad. 10th, Valium 11th with 23. 22 points for Raoul. 12th, Green P has got 22 points as well, actually. Joint 12th. Ooh. 14th then for Tatey. He's on 21 points. Convicts 15th with 19 points. Dodgy 16th, 14 points. JPH 17th. What does it say? 19 points for JPH as well. JPH should be above Dodgy, kind of. But I don't know what's going on there. Champ 12 points on the board, and Magenta Fez only 6 points, unfortunately. Uninsured. Evening, down for the count. Evening. How are you both doing tonight? All right, I hope. Right. You've missed the advert. You missed that. You missed the advert. Oh. It's not the advert, but you know. Bags, evening brother. How you doing? You're not racing tonight? Are you racing tonight? You in the room? Don't think you're racing this, do you? I've not read your name out, so no, you don't. So there it is. That will stay in the bottom corner of the screen for the entire race. That will. We'll just leave that down there. Fizz Ruckus getting the shouts out. Fizz Ruckus getting the shouts out. Okay, let's just see who we have got in. 15 of 16 spots taken so far, me being one of those. So we've got Pilgrim, Tatey, Fizz Ruckus, there he is, Valium, Aldo, Magenta Fez, Green P, Manny, we've got Mental, we've got Dizzy, we've got Champ, we've got Dodgy, we've got Reg GT, and we've got JPH 99. Alright, so they have already started quali. Turn all that nonsense on. Let's go and see what they've been playing at. Has anyone actually put a lap in yet? Yes, they have. Dizzy. 201.020 on the board for him. Just supporting tonight then, Bags. Fair play. R80, evening brother, how you doing? The We Are Driven's great, isn't it? Oh, Mental Nev just pipped Dizzy for pole currently. 201.007. Look at that, he's James Bonded him. Has he got some kind of turbo boost on there, like Knight Rider, being as he's like 007. So Dizzy second, Valium in third with a 201.7. Still plenty of time left. Nearly 6 minutes into qualifying. Reg GT in fourth. He's got 202.636 on the board. He's got the livery on tonight. Look at that. Let's see if we can get a good shot of that, shall we? What camera do we want? That one. You see his bonnet? You see his bonnet? Yeah. That's coming to you lot as a sticker. That is. Tell your mates. Tell your mum. That's coming to you as a sticker. Pretty much just like that as well. If you've seen the post, you'll know. Yes, if you have seen the post, I may as well blurt it out. I've got some stickers, some new stickers, 2 different designs, and some new shirts coming out as well. So get yourselves over to my page on Facebook and go and have a look at those. See what you think. Be here in about a week or 2. Orders in, people. The orders in. Right, that's enough of you, Reg. Nev chucked himself back in the pits, going for a fresh set of boots. Still on that 201.007. Dizzy still second. Reg GT third. Valium fourth. Then he's gone a bit quicker. 201.359. Aldo fifth. 201.842. Manny sixth. 202.272. Tatey seventh with a 202.729. Fizz eighth. 203.0. Green P 203.9. Pilgrim in 10th. Oh, just getting turn 1 a little bit wrong. 204.8. Dodgy in 11th. 209.3. Genta Fez 12th. Getting some fresh boots on. 219.9 on the clock for her. JPH looks like he's left the race and come back, so he's keeping him in 13th though. Maybe he hasn't put a lap in yet. Raul as well. Hot lap on the board for Raul yet. Genta Fez chucked herself back in the pits for 14th. Champ also in the pits. I don't know if Champ's got his foot on the brake. So, might be wondering why he's not going anywhere. Let me find ourselves. Neither of you help. I think Reg GT's going to come in as well. Damn you all. Wanted to go for a lap. Here we go. Here we go with the Germinator himself, the bionic leg, Raul. Way down this start finish straight, then hard on the brakes into turn 1. Oh, he's just going to have to be a little bit careful there as he avoids Fizz coming out the pits. Into the Mercedes arena then, through turn 2. Someone's off, visiting the crowd, seen a family member, who knows. So coming out of this Mercedes arena then, easy to run wide through here. No penalty picked up for that one. Gotta be careful you don't run too wide though. the left, into the right. Again, awkward little turns these. Down towards the hairpin. I'll be back in the lobby, yes, that's right, Bags. So round into this hairpin. Again, seeing one or two drivers dip one wheel or two on the sand there. Can't cause you problems. Take as much curb as you can through the S's. So up into the almost 90 left. Just over 90 right. I forget what that's called. Into this back straight, then down towards the chicane. As he moves down here, if people can stay close enough through those last couple of corners. Towards the NGK chicane then. Again, just got to be a bit careful through there as well. The curbs can unsettle these cars. Obviously coming through there at full race pace with drivers giving you harassment. Can just put you off a little bit offline. Bit of a send moment. Oh, Raoul then, while we're on board, look at that. Perfect timing, sticks in a 2-minute 1:96, chucks himself on pole position. Turtle terrorist on a mission then. .8 of a second quicker than Mental Nev. 11 minutes into quali as well. What's he got? Don't think, oh, it might be. Takes it back, 1:59.453 for Mental Nev. 0.7 faster than Raoul himself. Dizzy got himself up into third, 2-minute 3:60. Reg back up into fourth, 2:01.90. 091. Manny fifth, 2:01.3. Valium sixth, 2:01.3. Aldo seventh, 2:01.8. JPH in eighth, 2:01.9. Pilgrim ninth, 2:02.0. Tatey in the pits, he's got a 2:02.7. Ruckus in 11th, 2:03.0. Green P 12th, under pressure from Aldo, possibly giving him a little bit of a push around this circuit. 2:03.9 for Green P. Aldo chucks himself down the outside. Dodgy then, he's got a 2:06.3. Champ now out on track. Spent the last 5 minutes 33 seconds in the pits then. Magenta Fez also seeing the end of this one out in the pits. So 20 seconds back from current fastest. So what would that put her at? 2:19 for Magenta. Minute and a half left of quali. Raoul, is he going to go for this? Not this time, obviously. Raoul pushed down to third now. Dizzy going a bit quicker. 2 minutes 1.120 for Diz. Pushes Raoul back down into third. Someone sliding away through the Mercedes arena in front. Dizzy then trying to take out a set of tyres before the end of quali. Looks like he's happy with his second position currently. He should hold on to that as well. Only a minute left of quali. So Mental Nev first, still 0.6 of a second quicker than anyone else. Dizzy second, Raoul third, Reg GT still fourth. We'll see one or two drivers still get across the line. I don't know whether Raoul's going to be... Well, it's not Raoul's lobby, is it? It's Pilgrim's. So Pilgrim should give the boys Bit of leeway, unlike the strict German. $14.59. He switches the race on. Sorry, I think we've skipped a couple of drivers. Valiant 5th then, 2:01.2. We are over that 15-minute mark now. 2:01.3 for Manny. Fizrucker 7th, 2:01.3. Gengo quicker just at the end. 2:01.8 then for Aldo. Gets his chance to cross the line now. Can he go quicker? A little bit, 0.5 a second. So 2:01.3 gets himself 7th. Fizrucker's 8th. 2:01.3. JPH 2:01.9. Pilgrim, he's on a 2:02.0. Tatey on 2:02.7. Going to be chaos into this final turn now. Green P 12th. He's decided to go play Sandcastles 2:03.9. Dodgy 13th 2:06.3. Champ 14th. No score on the board. Gentafez also no score. And an empty track where there should be a mental nev. Here we go then, into the race. Seb, evening. Right, let's have it. 40-minute race coming up for you lot. That's what I should have done, shouldn't it? I should have uploaded a picture of my my shirts and my stickers so I could show you lot. Tomorrow night, MRC versus TRG race. I'll show you, unless you've already seen them on the website. Right, let's go. Wait for these lights to drop. They're away. Oh, Dizzy's stuck on the line. Dizzy's chaos. We had this last night. Manny. Oh, Dizzy's kind of away, is he? Or has he just been shoved? No, he is away. Oh, it's chaos. Picked up damage. I think we are going to go for a restart. Yeah, Pilgrim saying restart. There we go. Good lads. Let's get ourselves out then. What happened, Diz? Fall asleep at the wheel, did you? After you got shunted like a couple of 100 yards down the track, you decided to put your foot on the gas. Not going anywhere, Lewis. Have to just calm that go down a little bit. Take a few O's off that. Far too excited. Don't forget, get yourselves over to justgiving.com. www. Nobody says that anymore, do they? justgiving.com/campaign/Archie's Journey. Little boy still needs 20 grand, I think. I suppose I better get myself in this lobby then. So, while we wait, I guarantee. Oh dear. Oh, this might be the same issues we had last night. We had to restart the lobby last night. P1RC has just left the room. Yeah, that's what happened last night. People stuck on the grid. Went for a restart. People couldn't get in. People got kicked out. Reset the whole lobby. I don't know. He wouldn't leave the lobby like that, would he? Just for toilet? Raoul, would he? Wouldn't Couldn't he just say, give me 2 minutes? Surely his bionic foot can take care of all that. Still race. It doesn't like Champ's name, does it? Not in the chat anyway. Good liveries on the cars again tonight. Obviously, Reg. I mean, this one's good. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I mean, look at that great big dark smoker down the side. I've got to give you props for that, Diz. But the man of the hour tonight on liveries is this man here. Look at that bonnet. How can you not like that bonnet? Especially when he's drifting it like that. Don't get it wrong now, Reg. I said don't get it wrong. Yeah, you will see a little bit of chaos kicking off now, just while we wait for this race to restart. If it's ruckus backwards. Champ pulling over, maybe nipping toilet. Manny just got himself back in the car. Where's Biono foot gone? Come on, don't mess about. Get him in the chat. Then. Oh dear. Right, let's see if Dizzy is awake for this one. Someone pat the horn, flash the lights at him, something. Mental Nev back on pole. Unfortunately, no Raoul in this one. Don't think. We've only got 14 yet. Wait for these lights to drop, then they're on. They're away this time. Dizzy's kept his foot in. He's under pressure though already from supersonic liveried Reg GT. Reg then chucking it down the inside. Go on, Reg. It's the livery, mate. Gives you 2/10 and a few brake horsepower. Look, Dizzy's doing all right as well, but Mental Nev's obviously just an animal out front. Into this Mercedes arena, Mental Nev still leads. Then Reg GT second, all over the rear end of Mental Nev. He's putting on a show for you lot tonight. Dizzy in second. He's under a bit of pressure from Valium. Aldo in 5th, Manny 6th, Fizz Ruckus 7th, JPH in 8th. Let's see if anything happens down here towards the hairpin. Looking pretty close. JPH in a good place. Decides not to go for it just yet. Holds that 8th position. Tatey in 9th, Pilgrim 10th, Green in 12th. Oh, sorry. Green in 11th. Champ 12th. Dodgy 13th and Magenta 14th. Unfortunately, yeah, no Raoul. So Mental Nev still leading. Let's get ourselves a bit of onboard action with Raoul being hunted down by Reg GT. Let's see what strategies played out tonight. Like I say, there was a bit of fuel saving going on last week. Strategy's part of it. Nobody's stuck in the pit, Seb. Come on, don't be like that. Ryan, evening, brother. Aldo getting the shouts. Reg GT losing a bit of time to Mental Nev. He's got himself half a second after lap 1. Head back down this start-finish straight. Is Mental Nev going to be? He's not going to be close enough to make a lunge into turn 1. Dizzy's also made a break from Valium as well. Bit of breathing room for him. We've got Fizz Ruckus chucking on himself late down the inside on Manny. It's almost taking that position. Manny just holds the inside line into the Mercedes arena. That might just put Fizz Ruckus out of joint, as well as JPH looking to come down the inside. Didn't quite work out for him there. Oh, who's that? Tatey just going a little bit wide. Keeps it on track though in 11th. He's now got Green P closing down on him though. Dodgy, 3.1 seconds back. Magenta, oh, unfortunately, just catch her getting it wrong into the in the Mercedes arena. So Mental Nev still leading then. Get ourselves on board with Reg GT now as he looks for that Renault in front. Still pulling a couple of tenths is Mental Nev, 0.7 of a second. First and second have pulled a second over Dizzy. He's still not that far back though. Mental Nev putting in a good first stint. He's on the super softs as well. What's Reg GT gone for? Super softs. Got a set of softs on board for Dizzy. He's doing well to keep up with these two. Lost another tenth there. Gains it back into the chicane. Valium's on a set of softs. Aldo on a set of softs. Manny softs. Fizz Ruckus on the softs. JPH on the softs. Champ on the softs. Pilgrim on the softs. Tatey's gone for super softs. Green P has gone for softs. Dodgy on the softs. And Magenta has gone for super softs. So he's not managed to make a proper break for it yet, has Mental Nev. Still 0.7 of a second between himself and Reg. Oh, Reg's just running a little bit wide there. This is not the time to be drifting, Reg. Takes a very wide line through there, trying to carry as much speed as possible. Dizzy staying in touch. He's got that gap down to 0.7 of a second himself on those soft tyres. Now Mental Nev starting to make a break at 1.6 seconds. That's out of the last couple of turns as well. He's not done bad out of that. So Reg GT won't be getting a slipstream. Dizzy will be getting a slipstream now. Can he get the job done on those softs though? Oh, sorry. Oh, apologies. He's gone for softs on the front. I didn't see that. Sneaky Dizzy. He's gone for softs on the front, the super softs on the rear. He's gone for the ultra secret strategy. Oh, Reg GT running a little bit wide. Dips a wheel on the sand there, but twitched out for a second, but kept it on track. It's going to put him under more pressure from Dizzy then. Closes up less than half a second as they come into the chicane. Be under a bit more pressure as he goes down this start-finish straight as well. Oh, he's picked up a penalty as well, Reg GT. Taking that chicane a little bit too tight then. Again, runs a little bit wide there as well. Gets the gap back up to 0.6. No direct threat from Dizzy at the minute then into turn 1. Not unless he decides to drop that penalty. Did look like he's trying to, but it didn't look like it wanted to. Does allow Dizzy to close back up. Got down to half a second between second and third again. Then Valium now 4.1 seconds back in fourth. Aldo another 1.6 back. He's got Manny for company. A bit of a punch up for 7th, 8th and 9th as well. JPH, Champ and Fizz Ruckus. Ooh, Champ looking around the outside of JPH. Keeps hold of that 7th for now. JPH, Champ 8th, Fizz Ruckus 9th. A little bit wide. Champ goes for a little bit of a move down the inside. Can't carry the speed through that turn though to make it stick. Is anyone going to go for a lunge into the hairpin? No, Champ going a little bit defensive. JPH going a tiny bit defensive. Fizz Ruckus had nowhere to go. Champ's gone a little bit wide. Again, Fizz Ruckus unable to get past. JPH starting to pull away now. Half a second he's got over Champ. Champ has got to worry about this man here, Fizz Ruckus. He's managed to pull a bit of time from him. Fizz Ruckus now under pressure from Pilgrim. 0.3 of a second as they head up towards the chicane. Not quite close enough. So Tatey 11th as he comes sideways out the exit of the chicane. Green P 12th. Dodgy still 13th, 11.6 back. Magenta Fez really struggling here. Minute back already for Magenta. Fastest lap as well for Mental Nev. Look at that 4.2 second lead he's got. Those racing super softs aren't looking too bad either. If we just flick back to Dizzy, who's got the softs on the front, also gets himself past Reg GT. He's got as much wear on those softs on the front as Mental Nev has on his super softs. So Reg GT still trying to lose that penalty then. He's lost the position to Dizzy. Still only 0.6 of a second back. You've got to try and stay in touch. So Valium not gaining time, but he's not losing time to Aldo behind. Aldo's still under pressure from Manny though. Nobody quite close enough to go for any kind of lunges. JPH and Champ battling it out now though. Side by side as they head up towards the chicane. Champ's going to have the inside line. JPH going for the outbreaker manoeuvre. Oh, stay on him. Oh, a little bit naughty out of the chicane, but keeps it on track. Loses the position to Champ though. Getting a good drive onto that start-finish straight. JPH though in a good position to make a move back down into turn 1. Just got to be careful. We've got Pilgrim in the background looking a little bit dangerous. Oh, Champ's gone deep. JPH comes back through to take that position. He might also, no, he keeps the position from, just change that camera again, keeps the position from Pilgrim but puts himself under pressure. Champ's on an absolute mission trying to drive around the outside of JPH here. That's putting him under pressure though from Pilgrim. Where is Pilgrim? Where's he gone? Almost off track there for Pilgrim. So now just fallen off the back of Champ for a second. Nothing in it between Champ and JPH still though. Up the hill then through the S's. Already trying to sneak down the inside. Champ. Not the place you want to be making a move. Back down the inside on the second part of the S's. He's already got the position as they come into this turn. Real good fight here between JPH and Champ. Pilgrim hanging on to the back end of this as well. JPH will be in a good position to make a move now. Which way is he going? Which way is he going? Is he going to go? No, he doesn't. Maybe just hanging on to this one. Possibly going for the strategy again. Trying to save that fuel. Okay, Pilgrim chucks himself in the pits now. So drops himself out of this fight a little bit. Let's see what happens when these two come in. Let's have a quick flick back up front, see what's happening. Mental Nev pulling more time. 5.8 seconds over Dizzy. Dizzy pulled time. Oh, has GT come in, has he? Where is he? He's in now, okay. So Dizzy into second then, not stopped. Valium not stopped third. Aldo fourth, not stopped. All these two battling it out. Valium and Aldo then almost side by side through there. Manny just in the background. It's going to be close coming down towards this hairpin. Let's get ourselves on board with Manny. Aldo then going for the inside move into the hairpin. Oh, he carries a bit too much speed. Tiny bit of contact between himself and Valium. Unfortunately, Manny not able to just sling one up the inside of the pair of them. These two in front are having a real good punch up now. On board with Valium, looking at the rear end of Aldo. Manny's still hanging on. Oh, he's gone a little bit wide through there as Valium drops him off the back of Aldo. That's going to put him under some serious pressure from Manny behind. Sticks his car in the middle of the track. Manny not able to use the slipstream to get past him. So Valium holds on to fourth then. Comes in the pits now. Mental Nev also in the pits from race lead. Dizzy stops out. Valium carrying absolutely as much speed as possible through there. So Dizzy braving it out for another lap. On the worn tyres as well. Aldo going for it. So gets himself into second for now. 15 minutes of this one already gone. Manny also not stopped, holding third. Champ fourth, he's not stopped. JPH has not stopped, holding a lot of fuel as well as JPH. Fizrukas not stopped either. Tatey not stopped. Mental Nev has now then out. Fresh set of racing softs on board. Another half a tank he's gone for. He's liking that strategy. GT comes back out and came in a lap prior on the super soft again. Carrying less fuel, still holding a bit of penalty as well as Reg. Pilgrim in 10th. So another set of super softs on board for Pilgrim. Valium on another set of softs. Fresh set of softs as well for Green P. Dodgy just in the pits, taking on board the fuel. Would expect another set of softs on board for him. Magenta Fez just coming in now herself. Yeah, oh no, Dodgy's gone for a set of super softs. We'll just wait for Magenta Fez to come out. Pit length here is a ridiculous amount of time now. Ridiculous amount of time. We'll see. Is Dizzy going to come in? He does. So it's pretty much 24 minutes on the clock. Look when he comes in. We'll see how many seconds when he comes out. There's 15 seconds already. Look, he's not even in his pit box. That's 30 seconds, people. How much fuel is he going to take on board? Probably half a tank. He's out now. Pretty much 45 seconds. Pretty much 45 seconds with half a tank. PlayStation, what have you done? So Manny is still not stopped. He's got enough fuel on board to do another lap, as has JPH. He was carrying an awful lot of fuel when we last checked. Fez just getting overtaken by Tatey. Again not stopped. Mental Nev then moves up into fourth. 3 drivers in front haven't stopped, so should regain race lead. Reg GT 5 seconds back. Okay, Dizzy back out the pits just behind Reg. Reg still got that penalty to lose as well. Dizzy 6th now. Again, 3 drivers in front haven't stopped. He's gone for a set of softs this time, has Diz, not for the split strategy. You can't do that if you come in the pits. You can only pick one particular set. Can't split them. So Pilgrim also out. Fresh set of super softs on board for him. Sitting in 7th. Valium Pit in 8th. Aldo 9th. Champ 10th. He's got a bit of a penalty to lose as well. 1.7 seconds there. He's got to try and drop. Fizruckus, he's in 11th. Repeat 12th. Dodgy in 13th. Magenta 14th. Getting overtaken by Reg GT. Dizzy just coming through as well. Okay, Manny in the pits now. JPH braving it out for another lap. He's going for the absolute long haul is JPH. He's still carrying, a little bit twitchy out of turn 1. Still got 5 seconds over Mental Nev, but Mental Nev has stopped on that fresh set of softs as well. Will have to stop again, Mental Nev. Should be able to close that gap up quite easily on JPH. Yeah, already down to 4 seconds. Look, he's already taken a second out. JPH may be struggling a little bit on those tyres. A lot of wear front and rear. Yeah, almost down to 3 seconds. Chopping it out of him. Ourselves a little bit of on board. Comes down JPH. That's the gap out 2.7 seconds. Coming down pretty rapidly, 2.6. Take a big chunk out of him through the chicane. Being as it's a 2-corner complex, he'll have to slow right down. Lose a lot of speed through there with JPH. Let's have a look. Gap at 1.8. 1.5, 1.4. Down to 1.3 then, just as he comes in the pits. Mental Nev will retake race lead then. Again, we'll have to pit later on. JPH in. Reg GT holding on to 2nd. Still got 1.8 second penalty to lose. Has got Dizzy closing in 1.5 seconds back now. Diz was 2.2. Little flash of the lights trying to put Reg GT off. But Mental Nev still holding 7 seconds over 2nd place Reg. Dizzy then bringing that gap right down, 1.2 seconds. Apologies, a second. What's that 2nd place back off Reg GT, ASAP. Pilgrim 12 seconds back in 4th. Valium 5th. Under a bit of pressure from Aldo though for that position. Let's see what happens here. Are we going to see Aldo make a lunge down into the hairpin? Is he going to carry the speed? Yes, he is. Closes up on Valium. to drive around the outside. That's never going to work through the hairpin. It's a nice spoiler there, Aldo. So up into 5th then. Valium 6th. Big chunk of dirt there for Valium. Kept it on track though. Valium closes back down on him as they head into this left-right. Can Valium now carry the speed into the chicane? Oh no, he drops off the back end of Aldo there. So loses the opportunity. Aldo's going to hold it. Can Valium stick with him? Maybe make a move back at turn 1. Again, doesn't look like he's quite able to carry the speed. A little bit of wear on his tyres. Flick past Manny. He's trying to close the gap back up on these two. Oh, a little bit deep into turn 1. Braking very late there for Manny. 2.3 seconds back. So he's looking to close the gap, but not lose or not allow Champ to close that gap back up on him. Champ still got a penalty to lose as well. 1.6 seconds. He's been holding that for a while. JPH 9th. He's picked himself up a penalty now. Back out on fresh set of softs for JPH. He's gone for half a tank. That should, if he decides to, that should last him till the end. So Tatey 10th. Fizruckus looking to close that gap down. He's sitting in 11th. Green P 12th. I'm not sure if Green P likes these Renaults. Dodgy in 13th. Magenta 14th. Rocking the Stewie Mac livery. So don't forget about this thing. Alright. We are driven. Go check it out on Facebook. Get yourselves over to justgiving.com/campaign/Archie's Journey. Go and donate if you can. Cheers. Mental Nev pulling more time from Dizzy. 9.9. It's going to be a comfortable win for him if he can keep this up. Reg GT back in the pits now. Dizzy got a quarter of a tank on board. He'll probably have to pit as well. What's Mental Nev on? Yeah, just under a quarter of a tank. I think Dizzy's going to have to stop again. Holding 2nd though. Pilgrim now 3rd. He's definitely going to have to stop. Looking at that. Braving out for one more lap. Aldo up into 4th. Valium 5th. He is coming under pressure from Manny. Fresh sets of tyres versus a worn set of tyres. Champ 7th. Decent set of reasonable set of tyres on board for Champ. Plenty of fuel on board. JPH should be running to the end. Just got to drop that penalty. Tatey 9th. Again, looks like he's got plenty of fuel on. Fizruckus and Reg GT having a bit of a punch up. Reg GT just come out of the pits. Fresh set of softs on board. Half a tank down the inside of Fizruckus. Needs to be thinking about getting past these drivers ASAP. Doesn't need to be held up overtaking some of the drivers further back. Possibly got a pit again. While Mental Nev extends his lead 10.3 seconds. Pilgrim Pad's getting the shouts. He's going to have to come in the pits now though, Bags. That's going to bring him right back out of that 3rd place. We'll see where he comes back out. don't know who that was. I'm sure we'll find out in a second. Manny unable to close that gap up on Valium. Does do into turn one. It's going to be difficult to get past him through the Mercedes arena. Get a bit more wear on Valium's tyres than there is Manny's, so it might, straight down the inside. Little bit of a shortcut maybe there for Manny. Yeah, there you go. Picks up that half a second penalty for his trouble. Valium keeps the position anyway, so holds fourth. Manny's still fifth. Ooh, Valium almost off track. He's having to go all over the track to try and defend from Manny. Champ also under pressure from JPH now. It's 0.4 of a second between these two. Both drivers holding penalties. So Reg GT up into 8th. Running to the end, Tatey 9th. So another driver, Reg has just got past. Fizruka's 10th. Pilgrim out the pits now, he's in 11th. Tiny bit of penalty to lose. Green P 12th, race leader in the pits now. Dodgy in 13th. Magenta 14th. Magenta's tyres absolutely destroyed. Mental Nev and Dizzy both in the pits now. A little bit more fuel on board for Dizzy. See if that brings him back into the fight. Mental Nev did have 10.4 second lead when he came in. Let's watch Aldo rather than these boys. Liking your livery though, Mental. So he's back out now. Fresh set of super softs on board and another half a tank for him. So he just gets out. Oh, he just gets out behind Aldo. Aldo's got less than a quarter of a tank on board and a little bit of a worn set of soft tyres. And they're going for a completely different line on the way into there to try and get the move done on Aldo. It's looked like it's going to work out. Carrying the extra speed. Aldo has... he did have the inside line, but Mental Nev just able to carry that extra speed with the fresh tyres. Back up into first then for Mental. Half a second over Aldo. Aldo probably going to have to chuck himself in. 10 minutes remaining in this race. Manny up into third. He's got a quarter of a tank on board. Bit of wear on his tyres. Champ still being pressured by JPH. JPH dropping his penalty. Oh, Magenta Fez just in the background getting it wrong at the hairpin. JPH slowly losing his penalty. Champ not. So that might come into play later on if they cross the line with these. It'll certainly come into play. Dizzy then back out the pits in 6th. A few drivers he's got to try and get past to try and close the gap up on Mental Nev. 7.7 seconds down from current race leader. Reg GT 7th, made up another position, but he's a big chunk back from Dizzy now. 5.8 seconds. Champ JPH, Dizzy bumper to bumper through the chicane. Good exit there for JPH, doesn't go for it into the final turn. Still tries to lose his penalty. Let's get ourselves on board with Dizzy. He's on the back end of JPH in this champ fight. Does he make a bit of a move past these two into turn 1? There's the pull. Gets himself past JPH. Can JPH... can he carry the speed through the Mercedes arena? No, he can't. So Dizzy does slot himself up into 5th. JPH 6th. Now looking to get past Champ. Wants that 4th position off him. Still got that big chunk of penalty to lose. There's Manny just in front. Aldo just down the road from him. There it is. Champ going wide. Dizzy then carrying the speed through that turn. He's already got the line into the hairpin. Oh, very deep there for Champ. That's going to give JPH a run on the way out of the hairpin. Champ got enough speed? I think he has. Just holds on to that position. So Dizzy up into 4th then. There's Manny in front, 1.8 seconds back. Aldo in 2nd then. He's going to have to come in the pits. Almost out of fuel. Mental Nev already got 4.2 seconds. Plenty of fuel on board for Aldo. Sorry, for Mental. Well, I think. And he also going to have to come into the pits. Dizzy up into 4th then. Champ JPH still having a fight for this 5th and 6th position. Champ sideways into the chicane. JPH sideways out of it. Aldo in the pits now then. Champ trying to cling on to these apexes to not let JPH through. The tyres are saying a great big nope. So Reg GT 6th. Now 7.8 seconds back from Tatey. Sorry, looking at the wrong flipping time. 4.8 seconds back from JPH. Still holding a bit of a penalty himself for Reg GT, but he is also holding the best livery of the night. Dizzy's alright, don't get me wrong, I like Dizzy's as well, but Champ. His bonnet is my sticker. Not the other way around, not my sticker is his bonnet. His bonnet is my sticker. I said it, he made it, I turned it into a sticker. Mental Nev then, another 10-second lead over Dizzy. He's managed to get himself past everybody else on track apart from Mental Nev. Might have left it a little bit late to make the attack, although saying that, Mental Nev's just been pulling away from everyone else pretty much most of the race. So 5 minutes and 25 seconds left. Can Dizzy pull that time back? Well, it's going to be very difficult. 2 seconds a lap. Nope. No. So Manny holding 3rd. Again, only 5 minutes left. Don't think you're going to have enough fuel on board, Manny. I could be wrong. JPH up into 4th. Then he's finally got himself past Champ, but he has picked himself up another half second penalty. But he does get himself past Champ. If he holds that penalty till the end, and Champ holds his penalty, he should still hold the position. Reg GT 6 then, closing the gap down on these two, 3.6 seconds back. Again, got a bit of a penalty to lose. Just make sure you get them stickers. They're coming, they're ordered. Money's paid, mate. That's it. They're ordered. Come in. What a bonnet, man. Tatey in 7th. He's holding quarter of a tank. That should last him till the end. Ruckus just under quarter of a tank. Should just last him till the end. Valium 9th. Plenty of fuel on. Aldo 10th then. Back out of the pits. Fresh set of boots on. Quarter of a tank. Pilgrim 11th. A bit of wear on his tyres, but plenty of fuel on. Green P 12th. Should just about finish that one. Yeah, 2 laps. Should have plenty of fuel on for that. Dodgy in 13th. Also plenty of fuel, if not maybe a little bit too much. Maybe a little bit too much for Magenta as well. Certainly not happening for Dizzy. I said 2 seconds a lap, didn't I? I meant 2 seconds a minute. That's never going to work. There's 5 minutes left on the clock when I said that. JK Patel, evening brother. How you doing? I hope you're all right. I think you could be right, Seb. I think you could be right. Mental Nev still holding that 9.7 second lead over Dizzy. Chopped a couple of tenths out, but nowhere near enough to put any kind of pressure on him for this race win at all for Diz. JPH up into third though. He's had a good race. Oh, he's gone a little bit deep there. He's put himself under pressure from Manny and Champ. Champ tyres absolutely beating up. Everyone struggling on these worn out tyres now. You can see these cars pretty much struggling to go in a straight line. Oh, Manny, are you going to make this? You're going to have to come in for a... You're going to have to come in for fuel, Manny. I'm sure you are. Reds GT closing that gap down again. Was holding third. He needs to battle his way past these three drivers in front to gain that position back. Best bonnet in the league. 87th then, under no direct threat. Valium another almost 5 seconds back in 8th. He's got Aldo for company on that fresh set of tyres. Might be able to make a move before the end of this one for Aldo. Pilgrim right behind him though in 10th, so it's just got to be a little bit careful of any kind of attack from Pilgrim. Fizz Ruckus in 11th, drifting his way through the hairpin. His tyres absolutely beaten up as well. Green P almost out of fuel, but his tyres looking alright. Should be final lap for him. Dodgy, just getting a little bit squirrely through the S's. Sitting in 13th, and Magenta Fez, unfortunately, just chucking herself off track to allow the other drivers to come through. Mental Nev then crosses that start-finish line for the final time. 45 seconds left on the clock. Dizzy comes through as well, 9 seconds. So he's pulled a second out of Mental. Definitely nowhere near going to be enough. But this is where the action is. You just dropped your penalty. Yes, you have, JPH. Battles on then. JPH. Oh, yeah, Manny's had to drop off this fight. He's lost a position just in the background there to Reg GT. So Reg is up into 5th. He's got these two to try and close up on. I think his tyres are in a lot better position. There he is just in the background. Just get himself past the green car of Manny. Champ and JPH just starting to spread out now as well. They were bumper to bumper for pretty much most of this race. Swapping positions all the way through it. So the timer has ticked over. This does become final lap. I don't want to miss Mental Nev's finish, but I don't want to miss any battle that happens here. There's only a few corners left to try and get it. Champ just struggling on these tyres. It's going to allow Reg GT to close up again. Can JPH hold on to this third? Can Champ hold on to 4th? GT's pulled a massive gap from Manny now, under no threat for that 5th position. Then he's just got to try and chase these two down. Being very cautious on the throttle for JPH. Great big gaps. Let me go and get myself on board with Mental Nev. That'd be wrong of me not to see him cross the line. So she stormed it from start to finish then as Mental Nev smashed it in quali, smashed it off the line, led from start to finish. He's lost 1 position in the pits. Came out right behind Aldo, literally right behind Aldo, taking the win then. Good drive from... what's... Dizzy, what have you done? Luckily, crossed the line. JPH taking 3rd. Reg GT, yes. Reg GT taking 4th. So, because I wasn't on board with them, I'm not sure if that was because Reg GT actually got past him, or whether that was due to Champ's penalty. But Tatey takes 6th, Champ 5th, Tatey 6th, Aldo 7th, Valium 8th, Pilgrim 9th. Fizz Ruckus is going to come home in 10th, out of fuel though. Oh no, he doesn't. Fizz Ruckus 10th, Manny 11th. Green P 12th, Dodgy 13th, Magenta Fez 14th. And that was around 6. Dizzy didn't do bad though. He's chopped his strategy up a little bit. He went for the racing softs on the front, super softs on the rear. Managed to stick to the 2 boys in front with the super softs on. Got himself past Reg GT. Fortunately, nobody was able to hang on to the back end of Mental Nev. Far too quick in these Renaults, that man. And yeah, again, no Raoul. What happened to the Germinator? Anyone know? What happened to him? Is he happy with his second? Some good racing tonight, wasn't it, Bags? Don't forget to vote for Driver of the Day as well, people. Do get extra points in the championship for it. That's all down to you lot. Don't forget to get yourselves over to justgiving.com/campaign/Archie's Journey as well. Donate if you can. Don't forget this thing. Alright, don't forget that. Get yourselves over to Facebook as well. That is not a charity, it is just a group that I believe Steve P1RC Baggy 76 himself has helped put together. And it's just a group where we can be a sort of mouthpiece for any kind of charity or any kind of, you know, work like that. We're streaming, we're putting content out. We can put a name out, you know, we can do that. That's why not? It's as easy as that. It only means a bit of talking, doesn't it? Eh? So yes, that was round 6. I am back. Oh, who we got? The Mentalist, Driver of the Day, the Mentalist. Well, yeah, he has been smashing it, hasn't he, with the in the Renaults. Grabbing those big fat leads off you lot. Cheers, Seb. So yes, tomorrow night, I believe it's the, well, I know what race it is. I've forgotten what time it is. I'll be able to tell you in a few seconds. So. It's at 9 PM tomorrow night. You see, I am on the job. I know what I'm talking about. I didn't forget, I promise. 9 PM tomorrow night. It's the team versus team race between Mature Racing Club and Tanso Racing Group. So MRC versus TRG. I believe there's 2 lobbies. Myself and JRPG are covering the pros and the pro-ams. I'm covering the pro, he's covering the pro-am. P1 Baggy. Thanks, Anthony. Excellent stuff. Yeah. Big thanks to every league for making We Are Driven a future success. Big shout out to Dave Robinson too. Yeah, there you go. Big shout out to Dave Robinson at Infinity Decals. I'll give him a great big thumbs up as well. You can't see that, but he kind of gets a thumbs up. Sorry, Dave. Can't see it. You did see a Dark Smoker livery, yeah. You saw 2 Dark Smoker liveries. Of course I saw the Dark Smoker livery. But, Diz, I was saying I like your livery, mate. I do like your livery. But, Reg GT's got the bonnet. Because his bonnet was the inspiration behind the sticker. Right. That's, yeah. So one of the new stickers is Reg GT's bonnet, literally. Obviously without the Irish flag on it. Yes, tomorrow night, 9 o'clock. Back at 8 o'clock on Sunday for the Beamers. And then what we got coming up Sunday, Bags, for you at 9 o'clock. What kind of chaos we got on Sunday? I've not been paying attention. This will probably be another 24-hour stream like last night, Bags. Yeah. For some reason, YouTube, dude, I'm telling you, I shut the stream off. The stream shuts. I turn my computer off. The PlayStation goes off. I go downstairs. You know what I do after this, right? And yeah, it's sometimes live. Apparently, the next morning I'm still live for some reason. Yeah, it is. Sorry, mate. Yeah, you can't compete with that bonnet, mate. I do like your livery, but yeah, the Reg GT's bonnet just smashed it. Sorry, dude. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Well done, Bags. Well done. It's a good jolt of memory. Yeah. So yes, Sunday night, 9 o'clock. Before we disappear from this one, P1 boys are back with their new league, and it's a multi-class league. So it's not multi-class as in different cars. You know, multitude of cars per week. It's one class of car per week, and they swap it, change track, etc., etc. And this week, we've got the Renault GT2 around St. Croix or St. Croix B. St. Croix B is one of the bigger circuits on Gran Turismo. Some nice straights on it. Should suit the Renault quite well. So that's Sunday night at 9 o'clock. And we don't think we've got minis. No, nothing on the minis yet. And GR3 league back on Wednesday at 8:30. That's the Mature Racing Club Team Oliver Racing one. Get yourselves over to that as well. So, yeah. Just waiting for the go-ahead on the minis. And then we're off again, full season. Right. If you fancy helping my channel out, get yourselves over to buymeacoffee.com/dartsmoker. Drop a little donation if you can. If you fancy going to have a look at the new merch I've got coming out, then go over to my Facebook page, so Dark Smoker on Facebook, and go and have a look. There's t-shirts and stickers. They're not out yet, a couple of weeks. I'll drop a link as soon as they drop in my hands. You lot will know. So yeah, that's about it. If you like what you watched, give it a like, comment and subscribe. Tell your mates, tell your mums. I'm playing the advert before I leave. My name's Dark Smoker. I'm out of here.